What is going on? Today I'm going to talk to you guys about a way to massively grow your Instagram and also your Twitter and pretty much all your social media accounts, and how you are going to be able to get a whole bunch more fans and people who are checking out your account. Let's talk about it. What's going on? Welcome to the Music into Millions podcast. My name is Pimp Fried Rice. Thank you for joining me on the podcast where we show rappers the tools and resources they need in order to be successful without needing to wait on a record label, because you already know the hashtag, I don't need a label. So, like I said in the intro, we're going to talk about a way that's going to massively grow your reach on Instagram. So if you stick around to the end of this video, you're going to be able to just grow your account to the next level. Alright, so the first thing that you need to do for the hashtag research is you need to basically go and check out all the top performers in whatever genre or niche or whatever you're in the music world. So if you make country rap like Lil Nas X, you need to go to, Lil Nas X's Instagram, Lil Nas X's Twitter. I'm trying to think who else would make country rap. I think Lil Tracy's done, like a country rap or two, something like that. But go to these people's profiles, and then what you do is you see the hashtags that they're using. And so, like, for my example, I would go to different producers that are doing really well, like selling beats and stuff like that, and I would go on to Instagram, and then I would see what hashtags they're using. So maybe they're using, like hashtag BeatStars, or hashtag Beats for Sale, or hashtag Producer Life, or something like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go across all the different people who are, top performers and famous and doing really well on the different platforms like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that stuff like that. Because these principles work for pretty much any, social media platform that uses hashtags. So you don't have to just use this on like Instagram. You can use it on TikTok, Twitter. I think Reddit uses hashtags. I'm not totally sure. I just started Reddit. So don't quote me on that. So yeah, you need to be doing research on all the top performers. And then what you do is, my friend actually suggested this to me, and it was a super smart idea, is then make a Venn diagram of all the ones that line up. So basically, if you don't know what a Venn diagram is, like you would write a circle with, say like you are a rapper that makes music like Young Thug. So say you would go to Young Thug's profile and make a circle that says Young Thug, and then inside of that circle you write all the different hashtags that he's used. And then, you would go to, I don't know, like Lil Keed or Lil Duke or something like that, who are similar artists to Young Thug, or Gunna or Lil Baby. And then you basically go and see what hashtags they're using, and if any of them line up, you put those into a separate circle, because that's basically like, oh, okay, they're both using these hashtags, so that's something I should definitely take advantage of. And then the more times you see those hashtags being used by the people that are, top performers in that area, those are the ones that you really want to use, because those are the ones that are going to help you to take off and get the most reach. Because if you don't know, hashtags are what really boosts your post, so that way more people can find it on the Explore page or the Discover page, or whatever that app platform is for finding new content. So once you've figured out what hashtags are working, and you have your little Venn diagram or your list of the ones that do, you need to start finding ways to apply them to your post. So maybe you're posting a song or something like that, and that song has a similar sound to like Young Thug. Then what you would do is you'd hashtag whatever hashtags he's using, maybe even hashtag his name like Young Thug, because then people who are also like looking up stuff about Young Thug, maybe artwork by him or whatever they're doing on Instagram, maybe pictures from a concert, they're going to come across your post because it's now in that Explore page under those hashtags, and they're going to find your music, or they're going to find whatever you are posting about. So that's why you want to start applying this hashtag research to your own posts, because that is what's going to really allow you to grow and get organic reach. Because there's not a lot of growth from organic reach nowadays, but using hashtags is definitely one of the ways that you're able to expand that. Because I honestly don't see a lot of people taking as much advantage of hashtags as they should be, because you can use up to 30 hashtags in a post. So if you were to do research and you found 30 different hashtags, like, think about that. That is 30 new opportunities that someone could be on the Explore page and come across your post now, which could be, your music, your merchandise, a concert ticket, whatever. So that is something you definitely need to start taking advantage of. Make sure you take and do this frequently. Don't just like do this one time and be like, okay, these are the hashtags I use forever. I would suggest doing this once or twice a week, maybe even more frequently than that if you're really into it. But do it for like an hour, once or twice a week, and just really dive into it. The more research you do, the better you will get at finding all these different hashtags that work. You'll see what doesn't work. You'll be able to follow trends and things like that, and just it'll really help your marketing and, like I said, that organic growth. So yeah, make sure you guys are taking advantage of that. That way you can really just massively blow up your social media, because I want to see you guys get as many followers as possible. That way they can check out your awesome music. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.